What is going on, guys? It's Jelly92 here, and today I'm going to be making my first ever off-meta guide. Most of my videos tend to be just off-meta montages, so this is going to be a little bit new to me, so bear with me. I'm going to try my hardest and see how far it goes. And I'm going to apologize now about the audio quality. I'm looking to get a new mic, but I want to make sure people at least somewhat like my videos before I spend too much money, you know? So, yeah, let's get into it. AP Varus, the long-range mage hyper assassin super carry that can do it all. So I'm going to start this video off by saying I think AP Varus is a completely viable, if not very competitive pick. My goal by the end of the video is to convince you guys that this is a good pick and hopefully inspire you guys to play it or practice it, because I truly think it can help you climb, because it is one of the most broken builds I've ever seen. So you're probably wondering, why AP Varus? Most players that know of AP Varus have this misconception that AP Varus is only just a late game god. While it is true that AP Varus is a late game god, he is just as good in the early game. AP Varus' power comes from two of his abilities: Blighted Quiver, his W, which applies blight stacks to champions, and his ultimate, Chain of Corruption. While these AP scalings may not seem like too much at a first glance, I can promise you they're actually absurdly broken. Let's take a look at some of the math. We're going to start off by looking at his late game power through 700 ability power worth of damage. Varus' W, the blight stacks, deal 5% max HP as magic damage per stack when it is maxed to level 5. It also deals a bonus 1% max HP per 50 ability power you have. A full build that would result in around 700 ability power would grant you an additional 14% max HP per stack. With this added together, it would be 19% max HP per single stack of blight on the target. And also, a good rotation with AP Varus normally results in about 6 blight stacks. With 19% max HP per stack of blight and 6 blight stacks, that equals 114% of their max health dealt with one combo, and that is literally only counting for his W. To put the damage into a little bit more perspective, imagine Tom Kench devouring you 4 times in a single fight. If you are still interested in the math, I'm going to leave a post in the description of the video to where I did the math for the rest of the abilities along with the calculations for magic resist and magic penetration. Now that we've gotten the why out of the way, let's look into the how. On AP Varus, I take Quints of attack speed, Marks of magic penetration, Seals of armor, and Glyphs of scaling ability power. As for the master reads, it's a pretty standard mage page that you want Thunderlords for your keystone. As for your items, Gnasher's Tooth, Sorcerer's Boots, and Rabadon's Deathcap is your core that you want nearly every single match. The cooldown reduction offered by Gnasher's Tooth along with the on-hit passive combined with your W's on-hit passive combines for amazing auto attack damage, along with insane AP scaling. The flat penetration also helps complement the max HP magic damage that you do. As for the skill order, it's pretty common sense for an AP Varus build, but you're going to max your W first, then you're going to max either your Q or E. I prefer my E just because I like the slow percentage increase, but it's really up to you depending on your playstyle. Now let's move into a little bit more of the gameplay perspective of AP Varus. Your standard AP Varus combo is going to be 3 auto attacks consecutively, then you use your ultimate on the target with the 3 stacks, and then as the blight stacks go up, you either Q or E them to get 3 more procs off. While it's good to prepare for a 6 stack combo, often you don't really need 6 stacks like this clip where you only need 2 stacks to actually kill the target. It happens on most squishy targets and it's pretty stupidly broken. If you're ahead, another combo you can do to a squishy target is to ult and then either Q or E them as the stacks stack up. In the worst case scenario, if you are behind a ton of gold and you're playing against a massive tank, there's actually a 9 stack combo that you can do. It's a little bit more hard to get the hang of, but it's definitely a possibility if you're ever in that situation.